Now about the gig worker, you are ordering from the Swiggy, Zomato, Dunzo, all the workers comes under the gig economy. All the Ola drivers, Uber drivers, Olas. So I am taking from the different perspective here. So gig economy क्या है? Gig workers क्या है? The one thing is important in it only. Now the unorganized worker or unorganized sector of India, the labor comes under the unorganized sector, have protected some act here. So now the demand of these workers, please declare us as an unorganized worker, so we can be covered under this act. So that act is the important thing. But overall gig economy is important for the mains perspective, because already in 2021 the question has been asked on the gig economy. So a lesson from China, because the lesson we are saying about, because China recognized during the COVID time the importance of the gig worker, medicine delivery, either the food delivery. So they are giving protection to those gig workers. So the same PIL is finding in the court regarding it. The PIL is saying that those who lost during the COVID time, so please compensate them. So instead of compensating them, now the court is saying, please provide some of the security to the gig workers, because they are performing some role in the Indian economy regarding it. Because they are like a कोई भी online platform देखोगे, and they are absorbing the demographic dividend also. They are expanding the economy also playing a big role in the service providing to the country. They are providing service to the country. So this is the all about the issue. We need to look into the act. Okay, I will tell you the name of the act. You will search about the act and note down the 4 or 5 important things under the act. On September 21, 2021, India Federation of the App-Based Transport Worker on the behalf of the gig worker filed a PIL in the Supreme Court. The petition has asked the gig worker and the platform worker to be declared as an unorganized worker. So they come under the Unorganized Worker Social Security Act. You can write Unorganized Worker Social Security Act. This act is important for the prelims purpose. Other things are not important for the prelims purpose. Or maybe they can ask gig workers are the unorganized worker or not, because अभी तक declare नहीं हुआ है. They are not neither under the organized nor under the unorganized. Okay. A gig economy है क्या? Gig worker है क्या? Let's see. A gig economy is a free market system in which temporary position are common and organization contract with independent worker for the short-term engagements. Like if you see during the Diwali, Amazon and Flipkart hire the bulk worker for a delivery purpose. There is a short-term contract, 2-month contract, 3-month contract to providing the delivery of their sale to the consumer. So at that time, they are giving some contract to them. Similarly, the contract of the Zomato, Swiggy is not more than the 11 months. They are signing it with their player with the 11-month contract. So they are not providing any social security, not providing any insurance to these workers. So this comes under the gig economy. And gig worker, a person who perform work or participate in a gig work arrangement and earn such activity. And those who are participating in this economy are known as the gig workers. Even in the education system, they are the gig economy. The education area in India is contributing about 1% of the gig economy. So there is also the new contracts in the coaching industry regarding 6 months, 8 months, 3 months contractual workers. So that's also comes under the gig economy. So we can see here the retail, trade, and the sales are contributed the maximum. These online delivery services, online taxi services are contributed maximum to the gig economy. Then the transportation, Ola, Uber, Rapido, these are all are under gig economy. Finance and the insurance, the target-based business also comes under the gig economy. And the manufacturing sectors, like if you have a target to manufacture something within 3 months, so they will hire the more workers for the 3 months, and they also come contributing under the gig economy. And the education is the minimal here, the 1%. Niti Aayog ki reports ke according, the 47% are having the skill job there, 31% are in the low skill job, and 22 are without skill job. तो ये नीति आयोग की रिपोर्ट्स के अकॉर्डिंग दे डिफाइंड द गिग वर्कर जो इस इकोनॉमी में काम कर रहे हैं. ग्रोथ ड्राइवर्स ऑफ द गिग इकोनॉमी इन इंडिया क्या है? नंबर 1, rise of the internet and the mobile technology as the Jio enter in the Indian market in 2016 or 15. So it's like in the rural area also increase in the penetration of the internet, so the everyone has the access, and the penetration of mobile phone by the Chinese mobile companies. Now the person can buy the mobile phone within the 5,000, 6,000, 7,000. Now the maximum people in the India is having the smartphone. We can say ki 70 crores of the population having the smartphone there. So as the penetration of the smartphone and the penetration of the internet is increased in the country, so the ordering value on the Flipkart, Zomato, Ola, Uber or the any online platform is increased. So as the order value is increased, as the new startup is growing in India, so the market is increasing, market is expanding, and the economy is increasing. So it's the rise of the internet and the mobile technology which play a crucial role in expanding this gig economy. Then the economic liberalization, also the government policy regarding the new startup, providing the funding to the startups, no taxation period to the startup, and the new policy, new incubation hub for the startup. So they are also giving some space in their policy to growing the new startups and building the new type of the ecosystem in India. So this is also promoting through the gig economy. Increasing demand for the flexible work. Now the concept of the work from home is increasing. Everybody want the work from home or the work in this nearby area. We can say if you are living in the ORN, you want to work within this space कि ORN में या पटेल नगर में मुझे maximum work मिल जाए. In that case, the increasing demand for the flexible work, I want to work in the 9 to 12 hours only. मुझे रात को 9 से 12 बजे तक ही काम करना है. तो इसे डिलीवरी ऑप्शन इज द बेस्ट जॉब देगा कि आप 9 से 12 काम करें, बाकी अपने जो काम करना है वो करें. दिस टाइप की जॉब डिमांड्स हैं आपकी लाइक नेसेसिटी के अकॉर्डिंग यू आर डिमांडिंग द जॉब. सो दिस इज ऑल्सो इंक्रीजिंग द गिग इकोनॉमी इन द कंट्री. देन द डेमोग्राफिक फैक्टर. द इंडिया डेमोग्राफी इज द हाईएस्ट इन द वर्ल्ड राइट नाउ. So this sector is absorbing the demography of the India. Like all the delivery boy, you will see they have the younger age. आपको सारे maximum younger age के ही दिखेंगे. In that case, they are absorbing the India demography dividend also. And the India is now the number 1 populated country in the world. Number 1. As well the recent report, now India closed the China and we are on the number 1. Ab case of China, we already discussed about the case. During the COVID time, they feel that the gig workers are playing a very good role in the economy. They are providing the service to the people. They are providing at their comfort level. They're providing all the deliveries and services. And during the COVID time in the Wuhan, they play a very crucial role because it's a complete lockdown in the Wuhan. No one is allowed to outside their houses. Only the delivery boys and delivery companies are allowed. So at that time, they are giving a very good service to the people. So they recognize this and they're providing the some of salary, workplace safety, and the working hours type of the social security concept to these workers so that these workers can play a very good role in the economy. So similarly, the editor was writing about कि India should take a lesson from the China and providing and declare this sector as an unorganized sector so they can be covered under the Unorganization Act of 2008. So this was the major issue. नहीं ऐसा नहीं है, अनऑर्गेनाइज में ऐसा नहीं है. अनऑर्गेनाइज और ऑर्गेनाइज में मेजर डिफरेंस क्या क्या होता है. ऑर्गेनाइज वर्कर ऑल द डिटेल्स जो भी होंगे गवर्नमेंट के पास होगी और गवर्नमेंट ओरिएंटेड मोस्टली सेक्टर्स रहते हैं. ऑर्गेनाइज सेक्टर्स हैं कि आपके नंबर ऑफ एम्प्लॉय शुड बी हायर साइड मोर देन 20 वी कैन से कि 20 से ज्यादा रहेंगे. एंड सम ऑफ द इंसेंटिव फॉर दीज वर्कर्स, इंश्योरेंस पॉलिसी वी कैन से, इंश्योरेंस पॉलिसी है. इसके साथ वी कैन की सोशल सिक्योरिटी स्कीम है. इसके साथ वी कैन से कि प्रेगनेंसी के टाइम पे 6 मंथ का लीव है. And also the sum of the monthly 3-4 leave are given to them for their purpose. So these all are comes under the organized sectors, and the government is looking at it. If some company is more than the 20 employee and all the registered employee, then they can move to the organized sector. In the unorganized sector, there are 2 type of the company. One, completely following the unorganized. Other, within the organized, there is some domain which is come under the unorganized. A company, if I can talk about the XYZ company, take to education sector. There's a company. This company is having the 4 type of employee. One is the permanent employee. Those who are having considered as an organized worker, and they're getting the same salary, same employment, same social security as the defined under the organized act. Second, they are also the organized, but some of the security system is retained there कि इनको like in pregnancy leave में 6 month की जगह 3 month मिलेगा. And the third one is the contractual employee. They are only getting the leave 2 days in a month without getting any 6 month leave, 2 month leave, 3 month leave. Fourth, जिनको कुछ नहीं मिलेगा. So this fourth one, it comes under the unorganized sector of this company also. So similarly, divided according to the facility available to these persons. तो ये अलग-अलग तरीके से divide होता है. Even in the organized sector, there are some of the unorganized employee. जिनका contractual base we can say also gig employee we can also say. और unorganized में भी if the some unorganized company is working in the case of the service sector. If you consider as agriculture as an unorganized sector, हाँ, it's an informal sector. Unorganized sector में all the details will be there with the company, but उसमें जो उनको मिलेगी सिक्योरिटी वो दोनों में डिफरेंसेस होता है. बट एग्रीकल्चर सेक्टर को अनऑर्गेनाइज सेक्टर नहीं, इनफॉर्मल सेक्टर ऑफ द इकोनॉमी के अंडर आता है क्योंकि वहां पे हमारे पास डिटेल नहीं है कि फैमिली में कितने लोग काम कर रहे हैं, एज क्या है. तो दैट आर ऑल्सो नॉट अंडर देयर. तो इशू क्या है रिलेटेड टू द गिग इकोनॉमी के साथ? लैक ऑफ जॉब एंड द सोशल सिक्योरिटी. So you see the news of recent layoff by some of the company, Baiju, Unacademy, Vedantu, as well as some of the IT company also. So this is the major issue. There is no job security. They can write off your contract at any time. Even in the education sector, they can end the contract at any time by providing a 2 month salary. So this is the major issue of the gig economy. So that you are going from the office today and tomorrow you are getting a mail, you are not working with us. So this type of the economy, this is digital divide. Digital penetration in India is not equal everywhere. If you see in the metro city, they are working very well, but in the tier 2, tier 3 and the villages, it's not working very well. Even we can say the startup policy and all the advantage of the government policy are mainly in the tier 1 cities, because maybe the issue of the information not reaching to the tier 2 or the villages, or they are not able to get it. Third, lack of data. Data ही नहीं है with the government कि how many workers are working on. Their platform is there, like a Uber, Ola platform. They're registering on the Uber and Ola. They're now starting the working. So the government is not having the complete data about the gig workers. So this is also the major issue. Exploitation by the company. Under the gig economy, you need to work for 10 hours, 12 hours. You're given some targets there. If you're not completing the target, the company can fire you. So this type of the issue with the gig workers. So these are the mainly issue related with the gig workers in the India. So there is a question in 2021 that was asked specifically to the gig economy. Examine the role of gig economy in the process of empowerment of the woman in India. Now they are asking specific thing about the woman, how the woman can play a role in the gig economy. सबसे पहले तो you will mention the Niti Aayog report here. That's the Niti Aayog report, released the report relating to the gig economy, and they are mentioning specific section about the women. How the gig economy providing empowerment to women. So introduction में सबसे पहले वो mention करेंगे. Then about the recent initiative of the government regarding these workers. जैसे आपका syllabus रहता है ना, उसके according ही आप divide कीजिए. इसके according आपको सब headings बनाना easy हो जाएगा. तो according that. कि flexibility है. You want to say कि flexibility to the woman. Providing the new platform. New platform है सोशल सिक्योरिटी है, अगेंस्ट द पैट्रियार्की, मैन एंड वुमेन इक्वालिटी एंड द फाइनेंशियल डिपेंडेंसी कम हो जाती है. So these are some of the major empowerment that is providing by the gig economy. So whenever you are starting the introduction, try to write from the government organization, या फिर it's any NGO which are on a world level, which are providing a report there. Data, mainly data same है. That's impact of the data. Introduction, the conclusion will be higher here. Everybody is going to write these points. But if you are having some case study related to this gig economy in any area or in the world level, you can mention there.